Hello and welcome along to Forestry Friday. This is something I'm going to be doing Friday of every week. Basically a forestry map instead of a normal farming map. For our first forestry map we're going to be doing Rockwood. Now this map has been out for a little while, but it's a great map and I'm going to give you a little tour of it first, and then we'll have a look at the machinery that I've got that I'll be working with, and after that we might try and cut some trees. So here we go. Start off going this way around the map and up into the woods. This is a really nicely detailed map again. Also nice and hilly, and a nice little bit of a change from doing some agricultural work this. And as we can see, one of the first jobs we're going to have to do is go round and clear out some fallen trees. So that'll be our first job. My landy just fits under it. Head up this way for now. Lots and lots of tracks to go in here, which is great. Cut back on ourselves. So, huge amount of woodland, as you'd expect on a forestry map. I'm still not sure about the physics for cars in this. Cars in this game do seem a little bit light and tend to sort of move all over the place a little bit too much. Keeping control of them is always fun. So, a lot of forestry area here. Ooh. We appear to have hit a dead end. So back we go. As much as I would driving down there, the land he might be able to achieve. I think the mod it came from might do better. Good staging area. This way. So there's the detail of the fallen trees and bits like that from the get-go are really quite good. It makes the map more than just go in and cut. It actually means you have to do some management. Come out down here, and I think this is our biomass plant. wood sale point here. Over here. Ah, no, this is the lumberyard. Ah, and there's the wood where the wood chips go. Yeah, so this is where we need to bring all our wood. And it's where we've got that at the moment. I think we might get the lever to follow us back. I do have a follow me mod. There we go. Should be following? Yeah. There we go. Take that back to the other yard. We're going along the main road now. Just check where we are. Yep. So that's the town of Rockwood. Or the village of Rockwood. Where's our... appears to have gotten stuck. Oh yes. No, too far away. There we go. Okay, I think I'll go back and get him in a minute. Seems we have a driver who is unable to follow my lead. Ah, that would appear to be the shop. Excellent. Oops. Yeah. Cars do like to slide about all over the place in this game. get this back, and then I will show you the equipment that we have purchased to do this with. So, first up, we have the lever with a slightly a modded grabber on the front. You can grab a larger number of stuff, a larger number of logs, which doors play. So we can grab a large group of logs with that. We have the modified landy that I use on all my maps. And we have the Steyr. Starting with a very small group of vehicles here. But then I don't think we need much to start with. And hopefully we can make some money quickly enough. So, we will go and clear some of these errand trees out of the way. Easiest way to do that is we will put... yes, and there. So we've got a front loader, one of the stall ones, and I'll zoom out a bit. See things a bit better. For the most part, we're using the standard parts, or the standard items that come with the map. The only bits I've changed is the modded log grabber and this trailer, which has an easier unload function. Basically, you drop the side and tip the logs out, which is very useful. Right, so we would just turn our other vehicles off. Need to put the handbrake on that. There we go. Yeah, very useful trailer this. A mod that's been out a while, but one that I really like. And there are, when we get further into it, there are larger ones that go on lorries. That lorries can put. Let's put the four-wheel drive on. Here's our first tree. So, we also have Oop. I can find it. A chainsaw. Interesting. I seem to be unable to cut the branches off. Maybe because it thinks. Yeah, it thinks that it's planted. Fine, so we will just clear the branches off. Let's see what we're doing a bit better. Go. More. Okay, a little bit of an irregular length this. There we go. Yeah. There are some very short bits and some very long bits. I kind of wonder if there's a way to change the default course play key. I am using the dev version of it, but, or the beta version of it. There we go. That's a little bit lopsided. Might have to reposition that. Yeah, one of the things that I think would help improving in FS17 would be the physics a little bit. I know one of the biggest issues with this game when it first came out was people having a lot of trouble with the forestry. It's not an issue that I've had so much. I did have one map though that managed to lose an entire tree through the floor, which was not great. but for the most part, I've not had much of an issue with the forestry aspect of the game. I have, in all honesty though, mainly used mods for forestry, so most of the default equipment I haven't used. I'm a big fan of the crusher and should line that up better, and similar mods like that make wood chipping easier. And when we get on to the wood chipping later, making a hash of this, when I get onto the wood chipping later, I will be using a mod for it, not the standard wood chipper, because the standard wood chipper definitely has its problems, and definitely is not quite right. There are a couple of wonderful modded wood chippers out there. Today, we will get this tree out of the way. Go and sell it. That stump quickly as well. I'll sell this first and then see if we have time, then we might come and get rid of the stump we have remaining. There we go. So now we will go and see if we can sell this. Ooh. Okay. Getting, of course, that we can't go that way because there was a tree in the way. That's the trouble with exploring the map with a Landrover, that could get under it. You forget it's there. So we can get between these two trees with this trailer. Yes, we can. Ooh. I spoke too soon. This is not my most successful piece of driving. Right. Let's see if we can get it off the tree. Almost had it. There we go. All clear. sell this. Oh. Ah. I appear to have mistakenly dropped the side of my trailer while I was trying to maneuver my front loader. I don't know if I lost any wood. Doing it again. Hopefully, as dangerous as that is, it will be stable enough to transport. Especially should have my hazards on with this kind of a load on it. Go. Right, now switch to the trailer. Here, I have got it fairly well jammed. Right, and then the other way. No. See if we can knock it in. There we go. Knock that to the side. And there we are. Well, thank you for watching my very wonderful ability to move stuff about with the front loader. I hope you've enjoyed this this Forestry Friday, or Forestry on Friday, and I'll see you next time. Bye.